Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who be watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. And today we talk about the new Korean movie that came out called Wonderland. You can find this on Netflix. Now the storyline of Wonderland is nothing new. It's been tried before. I guess a little bit difference between Wonderland and these other movies I've done. The storyline is that it kind of takes upon like a normal day situation, what normal people would encounter if they actually did what goes on in the movie Wonderland. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and what Wonderland is about, it's about this company who came up with this program, I guess you could say, or this idea that you could download your conscience or your brainwaves into some artificial intelligence. And then like your loved ones can visit you through their program, through like calling you on a telephone, or you could call them on the telephone. And so that's basically what it's about. It kind of follows three storylines. I'll give away a plot of one of the minor storylines, so it's like a minor spoiler. But then you got your two main storylines. Storylines, sorry. So this movie basically follows a flight attendant whose boyfriend, I guess he got in some kind of accident and he's kind of like in a coma. So she entered his conscience and his personality into the program. And this program allows the person's conscience to go wherever they want to. So she decides that to put him in outer space as an astronaut. And then you have another mother who has like a young child who's going to die, and actually she's dead. So she puts her, I don't know, her brainwaves, I don't know what I really want to call it throughout this review, but her characteristics into this program so she can interact with the daughter, so her daughter can not really realize that her mother's really dead. So in that case, the mother is dead. Flight attendant's boyfriend is just in a coma. And then you got a third storyline. It's kind of brief, and I'll get more into this one and spoil this one a little bit because it doesn't really play in the overall theme of the movie. This one, the third storyline is like this grandchild, the grandson who died, and the grandmother, wants to kind of like live on and can't really get over his death, I guess you can say. So she put his conscience in this program. In that storyline, she kind of like spoils her grandchild. So you kind of see like the artificial intelligence changing in real time. Like, I guess her grandchild son was really nice and sweet. But this program allows you to buy stuff for your deceased ones. And so she keeps on kind of spoiling him. And like the grandchild kind of like starts to treat her kind of nasty and bad. And she keeps on working so hard, like she gets multiple jobs so she can keep buying her grandson these things that she couldn't do in real life type of thing. And then she ends up working herself to death. Basically, she dies. That's how I kind of took her storyline, that she worked herself to death trying to support her grandchild who's already dead, kind of ruining her own life. And then when that happens, the owners kind of have to delete the whole program thing, so he kind of got deleted in artificial Wonderland, stuff like that. So it's like this story does touch upon those kind of things, like the reality of this. Are the people you're talking to through their system, to their computer, are they actually real people? Are you actually talking to the real person as they were if they were alive, or is this just some kind of variant of this person? Just, is this the variant of this person? Is it really them? Or is this just what the computer, this artificial intelligence, thinks this person would be and how they would act to certain situations, certain conversations that you have with them? So, you see a lot of these, like if these type of movies, sometimes they kind of touch upon the horror part of it and stuff like that. This movie kind of plays out just like the normal circumstances that your average day person would have with it. They try to make it as realistic as possible. With the mother storyline that died and she's trying to talk with her daughter, it kind of reminds me of the movie Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise. I think there's like two versions of it. I only know the American version. I think there's like a Spanish version. But, the American version, Tom Cruise, if I remember right, I only saw the movie once. From what I remember, is that he keeps on reliving like the same nightmare over and over again. Like he had a car accident, and he just keeps on living this dream over and over again. With this mother, it's kind of similar in this aspect, where I guess, once they get their minds downloaded to this, the artificial intelligence, those that know that they're dead. And so, this mother's trying to, when she communicates with her daughter, she's talking about how she'll see her again, she'll return back with her. Starts to edge where, maybe the daughter could come see her. And then you have the grandmother who's now raising her granddaughter, and it's getting all kind of confusing for her. And she's just having a hard time to adjust to this new reality that her daughter is dead, but her version of her is on this computer system. And, kind of like how that would affect their lives. And then with the flight attendant here, her boyfriend is in a coma, and she kind of has her perfect version of her boyfriend in this project. Sorry, there. In this program, I said project, but the perfect version of her boyfriend in this program. Okay, I think I got that right. And then when he wakes up from his coma, then she has to adjust to the new version who's not really perfect. As human beings, we have flaws and stuff. So, she has to make the decision. Does she stay with the perfect version of her boyfriend and have that relationship? Or does she go with the real boyfriend, And that's some of like real decisions that you would have to make in real life. Stuff like that. I think the writers did a really good job of in the script writing, making everything realistic, giving these people real problems that they would have to deal with if this technology existed in real life. Who knows? Maybe it's in the maybe it is existing right now in real life. Is this in a test stage of it? Who knows? Technology is changing so rapidly. I hope I didn't really give too much of a spoilers on that when describing, but that is the conflicts that are going on in this movie. What is real, what is not real. If you did put yourself, I guess, your conscience, your tendencies into this program, would the artificial intelligence be real or not? Now my air conditioning's kicking on, so I gotta end this video. But I guess my last question is for you. If this technology existed and you had access to it, would you put yourself into this program? Would you download your intelligence, I guess, or your conscience or your brainwaves into this artificial intelligence? And if you were somebody who had a loved one and they did that, would you want to communicate with them through this manner? Personally, I wouldn't want to do neither one. It seems all fake to me. Even though it's it looks like them and you think it acts like them, it's just not real. You know what I mean? It's not like a real person. That's how my decision would be. Leave your comments below. I guess the last thing I'd like to say before I stop this is the visuals on this, like the CGI, the little CGI that they do use is very well done. It doesn't really, it's very well crafted. The visuals are great in this. Acting's great. So I'm going to highly recommend this one. Check it out. It is a tearjerker a little bit. Being the man I am, I allow myself to cry one teardrop. But, so you might want to have some napkins by you. Especially, I'm not going to tell you which of the three is a tearjerker, but you probably can guess it. But anyways, have a great day. And check me out in other videos. Hope you did enjoy this. Sorry about my speech. Bye.